For centuries, the legal profession has operated as an exclusive, highly prestigious guild. While other sectors mechanized, scaled, and automated, the practice of law remained deeply rooted in the individual human mind. Despite its modern reputation and sleek glass offices, the core production model of the legal industry hasn't evolved much beyond its medieval origins. It is an industry built entirely on manual craftsmanship, where every document and argument is carefully forged by hand, one billable hour at a time. This timeline charts the evolution of industrial inputs. We mechanized force with steam and electricity, and processed structured data using computers. Law resisted these tools. That changes with artificial intelligence. For the first time, we have a technology capable of processing unstructured text, words. Because words are the raw material of law, the legal profession is undergoing its industrial transformation. But when lawyers try to use standard AI for complex cases, it frequently fails. It hallucinates case law, misses critical nuances, and struggles to produce reliable work. Legal capability requires two things: general language skills, multiplied by specialized legal expertise. Large language models have mastered the first variable. They can read and summarize, but they fail at the second variable. They lack the step-by-step algorithms built through years of actual legal practice. Simply adding AI to a firm isn't enough to solve the problem. One must apply legal engineering to extract human expertise and inject it into the machine. Legal engineering operates on two distinct branches. The first is expertise engineering. This is the process of taking a senior lawyer's tacit, abstract experience and translating it into highly structured natural language instructions. Consider the reflection of legal due diligence. In a merger or acquisition, a lawyer has to read a due diligence report, assess the identified risks, design mitigation solutions, and revise the transaction agreement. Done manually, it takes an experienced attorney anywhere from 3 to 6 hours. Legal engineers tackle tasks like this using a specific blueprint. First, clearly define the inputs and outputs of the task. Second, distill the expert knowledge into a step-by-step method. Finally, test the instruction on real inputs and iterate. In practice, distilling expertise means you don't just tell the AI to draft a revision, you teach it to ask diagnostic questions. Is this issue regarding an uncertain historical fact, or is it a known defect? How high is the risk? Can it be remedied before closing? You give the AI the exact decision tree a human partner would use. This chart visualizes the result. By explicitly teaching the AI when to use a representation versus a specific indemnity, generating precise revision riders drops from a multi-hour ordeal to seconds. A human then spends under an hour reviewing and inserting them. This is entirely different from prompt engineering. You aren't asking the AI to figure out how to do the job. You are explicitly supplying it with the specialized legal knowledge it is missing. But automating individual tasks is only the first step. The second branch is workflow engineering, designing the system where AI and human operators collaborate to produce the final legal service. Take a look at this breakdown of a traditional manual legal research workflow. It requires a mid-level associate to read cases, formulate plans, execute searches in a database, and draft a memo. From start to finish, it takes over 12 hours. Attempting to simply insert AI into this process fails because these tasks and handoffs were designed around human work habits. This is the redesigned, semi-automated workflow, applying the AI-first principle. AI analyzes the legal question, formulates the research plan, and drafts the final memo. Because AI struggles with paywall databases, the human operator handles executing the search and exporting the verified text. By orchestrating the flow of context and data across these new operator boundaries, the total end-to-end execution time plummets from over 12 hours to under 3, a 4.7 times efficiency multiplier. Industrialization doesn't require humanless full automation. It is built on highly optimized semi-automation. When you apply these efficiency multipliers across hundreds of tasks and workflows, the economics of the law firm change. A business model dependent on billing clients by the hour will have to change when 12 hours of labor is reduced to 3. The traditional apprenticeship trajectory, where junior associates learn by doing low-level manual review, will require a complete redesign. This abstract mapping represents the new reality. The legal sector is moving away from bespoke individual craftsmanship and toward an engineered, semi-automated production model. For legal service providers, legal engineering is the primary factor determining who survives this industrial transition. Law students and practitioners working in the field today are the natural architects of this transition, not software developers in Silicon Valley. Building these systems does not require coding skills or massive technical support infrastructure. The programming language of the legal future is natural language. If you understand how a specific legal process works, you already hold the required raw material. You just need the methodology to format that expertise for a machine. The industrialization of law is finally here. To learn exactly how to build these workflows yourself, check out A Practical Guide to Legal Engineering by NFSU and start engineering the future of your practice today.